NewGenGamers.com.
Alright, moving on here. I'm going to take a look at one of the few and far between RPGs for the Sega Saturn. The reason that the Sega Saturn didn't have a lot of RPGs is because the head of Sega at the time, Bernie Stolar, didn't believe that RPGs would sell.
I believe that Nintendo also shared, and I don't know why these guys thought that, but people seem to really enjoy them.
I think that Nintendo knew that they would sell, it's just they couldn't get their hands on them.
Oh, no, not during this period. I've seen, like, previously, like in the 80s, they didn't think that they would sell.
Yeah, they learned their lesson from the Super Nintendo era. They knew they would sell after that, once they got a hold of Final Fantasy.
But they
That's kind of what changed their mind on that.
They still, I don't know, they don't like them either. But Sony loved RPGs and cashed in. So here's one of the few Sega RPGs not done by one of their big in-house teams.
Yeah, this one, it's an interesting little RPG. I mean, you move your character like squares, so you have a movement phase, and then you attack. Here's your story. The story is a continent blessed.
Now, another great RPG for the Saturn was Shining Force 3. And in Japan, they actually released 3 versions of it. And they were supposed to in the United States, but it didn't obviously take off well enough. You know, the system didn't, and they didn't think they'd get the support for the game. Obviously, if your CEO is saying those types of games aren't going to sell. So the United States only got a condensed version of Shining Force 3, whereas Japan got the full 3-disc epic. Well, not 3-disc, but 3-game for the third game. I don't know what you want to say. A trilogy.
The trilogy.
Yes.
Okay. Now you are Prince.
Ah, very original.
With the music symbol.
Yes.
Against the evil Lord Bane.
Ah, yes. He must bring bad things.
I'll take Aragon. Or not. A lot of these games had strange buttons that you pushed for different games. Like, on the Genesis, the C button generally did everything, but on the Saturn, they kind of switched everything up. Ah, Priest.
Sora.
I shall call you Judas. Because she's a priest. Probably about 5 people got that horrible reference I just did.
I'm a reverend.
No, Judas Priest. The metal band.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, okay. As you can tell, originality of names aside.
Yeah, you should get to name Lord Bane. Maybe you do here.
No, he's Lord Bane.
Oh.
Otherwise, I'd just call him something. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Let's fight. Well, it's an RPG.
Ooh,
so.
a ninja warrior. Reiko. Shikigami. With giant breasts. Look at those 3D breasts.
All giant animals had giant breasts. I don't know why. And
also, they have giant penises as well. You just don't ever get to see them.
I'll call you Harvey. Okay, Harvey. Alright, let's fight. Or let's talk some more. Okay, here we go. Now, there we go.
Now, as you can see, there is a terrain map, and everything's set at different heights and levels.
Okay. I choose you. There's your movement. That's how far you can go. Since I'm near no one, I'll just defend. Since I'm the leader, I'll stand in front.
I like how fast he walks.
Yes, they just scamper up there.
Now, this is a strategy RPG. Everyone has their range of motions and their different attacks they can do. And let's see what Lord Bane does.
He sends his monkey warriors after you. At least that's what they look like.
And his wolf swordmen.
They kind of prance.
Yeah. They kind of go along with the music, too.
And Birdman flies there. Okay. I am still out of range, so I'm obviously going to get attacked first. Some strategy RPGs just kind of set you up that way. Now, a small downside here is you can't really turn your characters once they're facing, like when you have them facing a certain direction. So you kind of want to, when you're in close quarters, you kind of want to keep your back from being to them. Apparently we're insolent pups, and his hellfire shall sear the flesh from our bones. Now die. And
This Lord Bane does not mess around.
Holy crap. Okay, so we're running away from Lord Bane.
As any wise person would do.
Yes, anyone that can engulf the land in flame, you're better off running.
That's a good general rule of thumb that I like to stick by, personally.
Mysteria, the Realms of Lore is the name of the game.
And I'm sure not a whole lot of people actually got to play this, so...
No, I think it's a pretty rare find.
So it might be one to look up for the RPG nuts out there that want to try something that maybe they missed. It looks like a decent strategy RPG.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It just takes a little while to get into. Oops.
As most strategy...
Let's compare Sega Saturn's games to games on Plaything. Sega has a long history of creating true arcade games. Plaything's maker has no such history. Sega Saturn gives you arcade graphics and gameplay that could only come from the power of 3 processors. Plaything has only one processor. Sorry, Plaything.